Well, today, of course, I've already done one video this morning, but I've been answering a lot of telephone calls about our program, and I have to tell you, I've said this in videos, and I've even answered a few comments that talk about rehashing over things, and I do want to tell you again that we will give you access to auto dealer only auctions. Now, I want to point this out to you. Most people ask me the difference between a wholesale dealer and a retail dealer. Well, the biggest difference is that the retail dealer is primarily in their home state. With a wholesale dealer, one of the common questions, will this work in Arizona? Will this work in California? Will this work in New York? Yes, this program works in any state in the union because what we're doing is providing you with a dealer number that gets you access to these auctions. Now, we're not going out here and telling you that you can retail cars as a dealer in your state with our license. The way this works is wholesale. If you sell outside of your state, that transaction is always considered a wholesale transaction. So, in essence, if you are in California or you are in New York and you buy a car under our access, then you're selling that car in your home state. You're selling it as a wholesaler, regardless if you sell that car on Craigslist or if you sell that car to another dealer or anywhere else. As far as your state is concerned, if you're not in that state selling a vehicle, you're selling that vehicle wholesale. So that's what I want you to keep in mind. And they ask about what, as a matter of fact, I just got off the phone with a man in California. Asked me, well, what do I get for my money? You get and another question was, well, if I don't buy any cars, do I still have to pay you for the privilege? And the answer to that is yes. I mean, that's like if you are not living in your apartment, do you have to pay rent when you go on your vacation? You want that apartment to come back through too. So it's kind of a silly question to ask, but that is the truth. We are a business and we want you to do well. And anybody that can't do well in this business the way we have it structured, I mean, they're not very bright at all. Yes, you can do it anywhere. It's auction access. It crosses over state lines. It doesn't have anything to do with you retailing the cars. Now, once you're in our program, we show you how to sell your car and how to save a ton of money by using our program. You're never at any major risk anyway. Most of you know we have a $6.99 setup fee and a $400 a month fee. Now, if you decided you don't want to buy any cars anymore, you just stop paying the fee, the $400 a month fee. Do we refund the $6.99? Absolutely not. We don't refund any money, period, because it's a privilege. Whether you use that privilege or not is not our problem. But you do have the privilege of dropping out of the program. We don't have a contract, anything that tells you. This is literally a business that you can start up for yourself on a little or with very little capital. Like I said, about $1,000 gets you started. Now, you're going to need money to buy your cars wholesale at auction and things of that nature. But if you don't have the $1,000 to gamble, then I wouldn't even consider joining up. Now, lastly, I do want to say this. My phone is ringing so much lately. Everybody's interested in making extra money. But the people that contact me really contact me. Well, I'll be ready to make this move in a couple of months. I don't need to talk to you because in a couple of months I may not be recruiting any more wholesalers. I'm at liberty to choose who I help and why I help them, and it all boils down to the day. I'm not running a large business here that says that I'm going to be in the mood in a couple of months to let you use my auction access. And this is all this is. Again, that's another thing that I want to point out. People talk about renting your dealer's license. You can't rent a dealer's license. I can give you the privilege to use my dealer's license, and that's what you will be paying me for, is the privilege to use my dealer's license. Whether you use them or not, that's at your discretion. But like I said, this is a way to start a business, and especially a car business for $1,000 a month or so. So please be ready. I really can't afford, please understand, I cannot afford to answer all these phone calls. A dozen alone today that says, well, I'm interested in your program. I'm not interested in what you're interested in, honestly. I'm interested in if I can help you today or not. So let me know.